മുറി നിന്റെ മുറി തന്നെ മാറ്റും. അദ്ദേഹം വരും. അങ്ങനെ തിരുവേദിയുടെ അളക്കി തോന്നും. കുറെ കേട്ടിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു സമാധാനമായെന്ന് പറയാം. ഇനിയെല്ലാം ഭംഗിയെ നടക്കുമെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി.
Good afternoon, one and all. Today is the final session of our webinar series, UGC Regulations 2018. In the last 2 days, we were discussing about the various aspects of PBAS. In the first and the second sessions, resource persons were concentrating on the teaching learning processes, our involvement in the various activities of the college, club activities in various committees and all, examination affairs, and the proper documentation of all such respective areas. And this session is focusing on our research activities and publications, how to evenly spread ourselves among all the research activities mentioned in category 3 of PBAS, rather than just concentrating on just seminar presentations and all. Let's begin the session with a silent prayer.
Thank you. I now invite Dr. Sijin, Assistant Professor of Psychology and convener of NAC Criterion 2, to introduce our resource person and the gatherer.
Good evening, respected Principal Dr. Jojo sir, resource person of the session, Professor Mustafa and Fatima fraternity. I feel extremely privileged and honored to be given this opportunity to introduce and welcome today's resource person, Professor Mustafa, the Professor and Dean of Department of Education, Central University of Kerala, Kasaragod. With 25 years of teaching experience, he has an excellent track record as a teacher educator, researcher, academician, and administrator. His area of research and academic interest include psychological and sociological perspective of education, and also training of faculties and students on different dimensions of education. He has the credit of undertaking training sessions for more than 1,000 in-service faculty members of higher education on micro-teaching. He has produced 14 PhDs, published 80 research papers in peer-reviewed national and international journals, and presented more than 100 papers in various conferences. Professor Mustafa is a much sought after resource person for the orientation and refresher courses conducted by various HRDCs across the country. He is currently serving as the coordinator NRC, Central University of Kerala, Director IQAC, Central University of Kerala, and coordinator Center for Life Skill Education, Central University of Kerala. He has served in various capacities as former controller of examination, Central University of Kerala, former director, School of Distance Education, University of Calicut, and Board of Studies member for different universities. Today, he is handling the topic research, publication, and projects under UGC Regulation 2018. On behalf of Fatima Fraternity, I cordially welcome you, sir, for this session. I also welcome our respected principal, Dr. Jojo sir, and my colleagues to this session, which I am sure would help us better understanding the prospects and benefits of research publications in our career.
Thank you, sir. I invite Professor Mustafa to handle the session. Sir, please.
Hello.
Welcome,
Am I
sir.
audible?
You're audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay. So, yeah. So, most respected principal and distinguished learned professors and the academicians, faculty members who are attending this program. Very good evening to one and all. So, really sorry that I could not able to be on time as I committed, because in between there was another meeting urgently called by our Vice Chancellor, so as to see ensuing with our coming the NAC visit and all. So, some of my friends from your college called me rigorously, but my cell phone was in silent mode also. Immediately I came out of the chamber, I could able to connect with that. So happy that as a part of the professional development and faculty development program, Fatima College is conducting this program. And in the days before, I happened to learn that there was very effective interaction related to various aspects of professional development as envisaged in the UGC 2018 regulation. Now, I know that it is 4:30, and I don't want to make any prologue so far. Directly moving to the responsibility on me. See, I'll be stick on to a topic named professional development of teachers and the UGC guidelines. And see, and emphasizing on the various avenues, what can be done as a faculty of higher education. See, what can be done for the professional development of the faculty members in tune with the professional development of the institution, and that will in turn result into the social development finally. The a profile uh, and 1000 Yes, I think some tech issues had happened. And relate to the total number of teachers, we have 2.1 lakh teacher university level, then the 11 point teachers at and 1.5 lakh, 1.57 lakh teachers at standalone institution level. And total number of teachers, so we have 15 lakh, 3,156 teachers as per the same survey. So all teachers enter into a cadre of assistant professor as far as the guidelines are concerned, and they moved to professor and senior professors. And now let me have an inside out experiment with the faculty members who are attending this program. So what is your status? How many of you have PhD? So any data from any organizer side? Any one of the organizer side? Or just have an introspection? How many of you have graded PhD? Then the third question is very crucial. how many of you have publication in Scopus or Web of Science or UGC Care listed journals? And this is, as a faculty member is enrolled as a higher education faculty as assistant professors, it is a very important that the faculty member has to develop a kind of professional competency, and he or she has to involve or indulge himself or herself for the professional development. Professional development, as I'm presenting here, it is gaining knowledge, the developing better skills, and with this knowledge and better skills, stay organized as a part of the institution, as a part of the larger higher education system of the country, and accordingly plan the time of the faculty to so as to accomplish the priority of our professional as well as a personal life. This is what is called the professional development of teachers. And there is nothing but it is a kind of prioritizing the time, prioritizing the knowledge, prioritizing the skills, a better positive attitude. Then how? See, if we could able to understand the professional development in a conceptual manner, it is there are 4 kinds of program. The first one is qualification program. Say for example, I will not make any theoretical or big things which are see beyond your capacity of assimilation, but I will be see developing, or I will be interacting with you in a very that in future course of time how you can development by my agenda. Interactive and see individual and collaborative research. By involving in individual and collaborative research, the faculty member can see enhance the professional competency. And so for example, when I am applying for a project individually or collaboratively, it is through that project work I'm making sure that my professional development is enhanced. So I am doing a project, submitting a project to any project funding agency, see, in a collaborative manner. Say for example, a faculty member of Fatima College and a faculty member of Central University of Kerala jointly submit a proposal for any of the scheme, or a group of faculty members, say 10 faculty members, informally gather or sit together and submit a proposal for the UGC for a Swayam MOOC program. So this all ensures the professional development. And the fourth one is the courses and workshop. You can have the in-service courses, different programs and workshops, allied workshops related to your discipline or general nature, and you can ensure others. And all these three comes under four main categories, four major domains or four verticals. These four verticals are teaching activities, research activities, extension activities, and administration activities. So I'll be concentrate mainly on the research activities and the kind, the project and the similar kind of things. See, UGC guidelines 2018 categorically speaks about two aspects. Categorically speaks about appointment of faculty members to the higher education stream, and the second one is, or B, the professional development of teachers, assessment of the professional voyage of the faculty members in the higher education system. And see, another very important salient feature that you can analyze on the UGC 2018 regulation is that these API score, annual performance index score, has been converted into a research score, and which the policy claims that it is more suitable, it is more a teacher fraternity friendly approach is there in the UGC in the guidelines. And these are all things it is as far as these are concerned, these are not applicable to us because we are already there in the field of art. But this thing, when as an assistant professor, now you have got an opportunity to be as an assistant professor. See, when you are in the cadre of an assistant professor, you as a faculty, it is my friendly and affectionate appeal to all the faculty members who are attending the program. It is your vision should be, or envisioning should be, not to move to the next cadre. Say, for example, you are appointing in the cadre of 8,000. It is just after this much requirements, I'll be moved into the next cadre, that is 9,000. Say, for that one orientation and one refresher course is required, then see, some 40 marks in teaching, daily teaching activities in annually is required. So this is the only credentials or criteria mandate required for an assistant professor to move into the next cadre. But my appeal is that, why I am holding this, my appeal is that when an assistant, when you are enrolled as an assistant professor in any college or university, our aim should be, see, we should work in the beginning itself, except for the years of experience. In the beginning itself, we should work for a promotion of a professor post, or to be absorbed as a professor in any university cadre. So this journey we should prepare for this journey when we are in the very initial stage of professional development. Then only, as and when the years of experience we are reaching, as per the required years of experience we are reaching, we'll be able to become a professor cadre in the higher education hierarchical upgradation. So then these 6 areas are given much significance in the 2018 regulation. So what are the main areas? One is the research publication. And the other, I'll describe each one. The other one is your contribution, your teaching or your research contribute to the policy document. Or the third one is the research guidance. How much PhD you are producing. In each PhD, whether it remains in the shelf of the libraries of the colleges or universities, or whether it contribute in some way to the discipline concerned, or in it whether it is contribute largely, at least in a micro level, to contribute to the policy document or to address the societal needs. And the third one is the creation of ICT materials. Creation of ICT materials. And we all know very well that the system is moving to an online culture. See, very in an ephemeral, fast moving manner. So it is the expected role of a teacher is a digitally empowered a teacher, not depending on exclusively the e-content resources prepared by others, either in an outsourced manner or customized or helped by others. But instead of that, the teacher should be able to contribute to the production of certain ICT materials. And another one is patents. How we are contributing to what extent we are contributing to the patents development. Then another vertical or another domain is invited lecture. My concern and my strong suggestion to my fellow colleagues is that don't concentrate on a particular area. These 6 verticals are very important to move to satisfy your professional esteem as a faculty of higher education when you are starting your professional journey, and further when continuing the professional journey as a teacher of higher education. When in order to extend your personality to others, we must concentrate on the invited lecture, then the patents, the policy documents, the research publication, the research guidance, and the creation of ICT materials. And the academic research activity is have in the 2018 policy or guidelines, it very categorically or in a specific manner, it's split on the different grades or mark attributed to each category. This is there in the UGC document, nothing new to you, but see how we can see how we can involve in such kind of activity. That is my area of concern. So before the as a faculty member, obviously there is a question. A faculty of higher education, the role of the faculty of higher education, whether it is confined to teaching only, whether it is confined to research only, and I'm not neglecting the milestone change that may happen if the national policy on education 2020 is implemented and in the country in its total vigor and strength, where the institutions of higher education will be changed into research only institution, teaching research institution, and teaching only institution, like that, three gradations. But whatever may be the different pattern of the institution, the role expected from the teacher is at a post-graduation level and a doctoral level is enabling knowledge protection. See, this enabling or facilitating hello.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But here it is. It seems in the other system that your Zoom account is exhausted.
Now it's okay, sir. But your screen is not.
Hmm. I don't know what happened. So the message comes from the the other system is that your Zoom account is associated with that your a lot of hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Some technical issues. I don't know what happened. It's display that the Zoom account. See, for 40 minutes. It's over like that. It's not.
No, sir. Actually, we are using paid version only.
I know that,
Okay.
but if
Sir.
the notification comes like that.
Okay.
Now let me check for 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We can wait.
Hello, hello. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Share. So, no, it's not share.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, it's okay.
Yes. Now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I am depending on only from one device. Now, see, earlier I had been sharing the screen from other device, but that device is showing that the Zoom account has exhausted. Yeah. So now, so therefore, this question is very important. What to publish? Where to publish? How to publish? Yes, as I told, see, the publishing the research article or the research work that reflect the academic identity of the faculty member, and it enhances for the personal development, and it further jointly it contributed to the professional development. That is the way how it's the significance of publishing your research work. So when selecting for a particular topic for research and selecting for a student for research, see, it is a kind of testing or a kind of filtering or a kind of induction must be given as far as to the student concerned, or to the area. See, we have to analyze the area very well. Then only we'll be able to make sure that this area is in this area of research there is suitable scope for publication. In this ongoing pursuing this particular research work for PhD or postdoctoral or any other project and related aspect, there is a lot scope for there is a lot opportunity for publishing. So these questions, these concerns must be there in the beginning of starting your career. If you are moving for the research for a doctorate or you are guiding a doctoral work, this is very important. Now, so therefore, the readers see when we are publishing something, this we should remember about the 4 key issues that a reader may have concern over you. See, there must be, say for example, now it is all the promotions and everything is insisting UGC care list or Scopus or Web of Science or other highly indexed or highly high quality journals rather than the very nominal standard peer-reviewed kind of journals with a nominal standard. So therefore, the study, any research topic that you are taking for your PhD or further you are supporting a student for doing PhD, that must have all these 4 credentials, scope for all these credentials. So there must be a statement of objective of the work, and there must be a very properly or sequentially organized methodology. And what did you find from this applying this methodology? And with this finding, what it contributes to to the field or to the reality or the implications of the implications of the study to the field concerned. And see, and when we are writing an article, it is we have to use this sequence. See, from in a worldwide, from a regional, from a, say now there is the government of Delhi based one organization. They are extensively covering, inviting articles from the academicians of the country in order to document the lived experience of children with the COVID 2020 and 2021. That is the first and second spell of COVID. So therefore, when writing for that and for your reference, it is the organization, it is the journal, it is called Child First. The journal, it is called Child First. And we all are invited to upscale about the lived experiences of children in a wide variety of canvases. You can highlight the lived experience of the child related to the COVID second spell, specifically second spell. So when writing for such a mission, so we have to keep in mind the regional level or broad specialized audience of the related to the particular topic, and then we have to move into the up-to-date studies and broadly worldwide experiences of the phenomena. Then what is not known, it should be end with a note of application. So therefore, what methodology or what was used in the study or what was the sample or what was the materials used, or how you conducted the study, then how you are analyzed the data, and we have to keep a professional or publication ethics related to the simply the control B and control C and control V culture is not advisable, and you are very much familiar with the issues of plagiarism and all kind of allied things which is happening in the field of higher education. So therefore, as we start writing something, see, as for the first step of professional development, who have done a PhD, completed PhD or grading PhD, see, start a culture of writing something. See, initially, see, my friend of your college, madam, told me to boost up the inducted assistant professors of the who are attending this program, so as to propel their professional journey, professional voyage in a very rigorous manner. So my friends, see, a kind of inquisitiveness must be there, and as we have to think about the end in mind, not the means in mind. What is end in mind? See, end in mind, as I already told you, think about visualize the status. You are being put in the position of a professor in a university or a reputed institution, contribute significantly to the field concerned. So, see, keeping that visualization in the mind, so with an inquisitiveness of addressing some issues of your discipline, and with keeping the four quadrant approach of the writing an article and internalizing and totally keeping the publication ethics, you start the work. And in the UGC 2018 regulation categorically gives the promotion in terms of PhD per degree awarded 10, then 5 per thesis submitted, then MPhil or PG dissertation 2 per degree awarded. So here I want to add one point for your. I want to invite your kind attention. The PG dissertation, postgraduate dissertation, is having a very significant role, and we are getting some 40 students into 2, that is 80 per degree awarded. And each dissertation, if you could able to, don't stick on totally to the dissertation and invest your time for the perfectionalization of that particular domain only. But from the PG dissertation, if we could able to produce or evolve any article, any research publication, that will in the other vertical, that it will contribute to your professional development. And research projects completed with more than 10 lakhs, it gives 10 marks, and less than 10 lakhs, it gives 5 marks. So you can become a part of a major project, and you can by your own effort, you can give individual project also. For ongoing project also, the guidelines gives due weightage. And as the D or fourth point, it is the consultancy. Consultancy, say for example, you are having a microbiology laboratory in your institution. If your microbiology lab is providing some kind of techniques for for some other institution or the society concerned, but that consultancy should enable or should generate some revenue for the institution concerned. But earlier, it was not well appreciated in our higher education policy guidelines or perspectives. Now it is highly appreciated and well awarded as far as the and in the foreign culture, research culture of foreign universities, and the university itself maintained or sustained as a result of the consultancy revenue generated by the faculty members. And but Indian scenario, that type of a culture has not much entered, but now 2018 regulation gives much emphasis on this consultancy area. And here are a list of funding agencies where you can approach for the project. And I will share this presentation for with the organizers, and you can further elaborate and you can use it or you can spread it. And now this is the link where you will be able to understand what are the different criteria, how we can apply, and it is only by the faculty members' own effort will be able to develop our own professionalism and ensure the professional development. And now the patents and the grading related to the marks awarded for the patents, international and national, and the policy documents are self-explanatory here. Say, for example, see, Government of Kerala in the Chief Minister's Nava Kerala scheme, she invited proposals, project proposals. Later on, if that project proposal is contributing to some policies, see, as a result of you are a social work scientist or faculty member doing something in social work and psychology, say for example, and you are taking a research and your publication is very well benefiting for the local panchayat or the state body for formulating some policies which are applicable or which are widely spread at the state level. That policy, through that policy, one is your visibility is spread out. See, a faculty member X is visible to the entire system, and it enhances the professional development. And here it is that policy document has got very well significance or rated in the guidelines. And awards or fellowship, and you know that there are a lot of fellowships available for in the postdoctoral, as well as a lot of fellows. So each fellow at international level as well as national level is getting done. So here I'm just in order to boost up your confidence and motivate you. See, so far now we are having the Central University of Kerala is having this much patentship, and as it is very well clear that all the patents are belonging to the faculty of science. But see, there are effort taken by the social science people also in order to make the research findings suitable or customize the research findings suitable for applying for a patent. And it is I cannot go in deep in a deep manner to the patentship and all, and simply if you Google out, you can take or you can find out the procedure. And if anybody is interested, I'll be also collaborating or keep helping you so as to keep in touch with or maintain an academic initiate an academic collaboration with any of the faculty members who are having a patent in our institution. That facilitation will be there from my side, and therefore if there is an innovation in your research, there is a social implication in your research, there is a technological implication in your research, there is scope for applying for a patent. Then see international and national lectures. So my friends, there are a few faculty members who are concentrating on this domain only, extensively giving lectures. See, it is a passion for some of the faculty members of higher education. But my appeal to the young academicians who are attending is, see, you make a kind of all your lecture, further there should be a scope for publication. See, further there should be a scope for publication. So like that you see, convert or customize your lecture. That is my appeal. And it gives, the 2018 regulation gives high weightage for the development of ICT related content as well as MOOC. And if anybody is having MOOC course there, anybody is
No, sir.
having, anybody is having?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yeah. So I request a faculty member of whether the faculty member of your institutions or allied institutions are attending the program. Sorry that I am asking all these questions.
Both, sir.
So any faculty member, see, who are having 10 years of experience, please submit. I use please submit a proposal for the MOOC program. Why? Because it is I'm making this submission to you for two reasons. One is for as a colleague of you, or we belongs to the same fraternity of higher education faculty, I am very much sincerely concerned about the professional development. Another very important thing is that now, as the system is moving to online culture, and the higher education system of our country has not well attracted before 2014 to this massive online open certificate program. And it is 2014 we have got our own MOOC platform, learning platform named Swayam. And the MHRD formulated a guideline named Swayam Guidelines. And it is being subjected to modification on 2018, now in 2020 and 2022. So after the COVID and all, the system is moving to a kind of blended mode. So the credit UGC during 2016 only come up with a guidelines for credit transfer through MOOC. So the envisioning of UGC is that there will be 40% of the credit taken by the student of higher education from this MOOC platform or Swayam platform. So why UGC is not making, or the Ministry of Education, Higher Education wing has not making it compulsorily? Because there is scarcity of MOOCs available in different disciplines. Once this is saturated, automatically there will be a stipulation, mandatory stipulation from the apex body. So therefore, if proposals are not initiated, that is the rationale, the second rationale. Here is the second rationale. Proposals are not initiated from the higher education faculty members for MOOC, the government or the system will move for outsourcing. So therefore, this outsourcing will be by then. We don't know what will be the accountability of this outsourcing process. Therefore, the process is very simple, and you take a particular area, then yeah. See, the development of a complete MOOC in 4 quadrants, then a credit course, then you have proposals for proposals are it is submission of the proposals. MOOC proposal is a continuous process. In the UG program and PG program, it is governed by the Consortium for Educational Communication, that is CEC, and the agencies are working under these CECs are called Educational Multimedia Research Centers, and you can take the help of multimedia research centers available in universities. Then you can also see by your own effort you can develop the video, and only thing is required, you have to fill up that particular format in the SWAYAM guidelines or SWAYAM website. Then with a promo video, you have to upload the application, and there is a screening at national level. The screening is not that much a tough process, and you will be getting a MOOC course. And through teaching in a classroom, your expertise is limited to some 100, 200 students of your institution. Or if you are moving for a program, an enrichment program as a resource person, there your expertise is benefited to some 200 or maximum 1,000. But if you are providing or if you are offering a MOOC program, through a MOOC program, you are visible to some 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 learners of higher education across the globe. And this is a kind of nuclear fusion kind of a process which happens in a chain reaction. Your academic identity, your academic expertise, the way you are dealing with the learners of the digital platform, that will be carried to the entire globe. And don't feel that I am talking about me. I am very happy to inform you that in due course of time, I could able to offer 3 MOOC programs. So one is the developing life skills. The other is curriculum design and e-content development. And the third one is curriculum pedagogy and transaction evaluation for higher education. And the 3 MOOCs and the 2 MOOCs were again and again rerun by the MHRD for 3 times, and in all the 3 MOOCs there were a substantial enrollment. And though there are so many difficulties, I feel I consider it as a very good opportunity for me to interact with the learners of higher education across the country through the discussion forum, through the chat box and all when we are offering the content. So that is one way of giving a proposal for MOOC. Now, you are a faculty member not having 10 years of experience. You have a chance. You approach a faculty member having 10 years of experience. Assist him collaboratively to develop a proposal. And either you can become a module developer, or you can become a module editor, or you can become a teaching assistant or something like that. So therefore, a collaborative effort of faculty members in an institutions can see in a very good and easy manner can bring about the MOOC proposal. If you go through the 2018 regulation, the appraisal process as well as the appointment criteria and the score given to the research and academic score and given per the criteria, the well-rated criteria is ICT and the MOOC. See, if you are a course coordinator in a MOOC, you will get a particular weightage. And if you are a content writer in a MOOC, you will get another weightage. If you are a content editor in a MOOC, you will get another weightage. And if you are a learner in any MOOC, there also you will be getting its reward through your appraisal mechanism. So so far we are talking about how the UGC 2018 regulation has envisaged the professional development of teachers, and I had with all the constraints, I could able to share my knowledge with you, and I know that it is only a part, and it is my assurance that if any participants who are hearing who are involving in this program, if any kind of scaffolding or a kind of collaboration is required from my individual part and my institutional part, there is a lot of avenues. It is my assurance that I'll be ready for that. So therefore, the professional development will be by a way of studying yourself and reflecting on you, learning, as well as mentoring a research scholar, then consultation, providing consultation to a stakeholder who are not in your institution, and it become a practice so that professional development will be there. So to conclude, what I say, professional development happens when there is an inner call from your inside, and if that call is there, definitely from the assistant professor to professor level, you are getting a job is as higher education faculty member in a college or university or an institution. It is very difficult now, but after we enrolled as a faculty member, the role is supreme. Therefore, try to enhance the competency by continuous learning. Thank you very much for your very passionate listening, and sorry for all the extraneous the constraints that we came across throughout the program. Yeah, please.
Thank you, sir. Participants, if any questions, please.
So you spoke
evening, sir.
about, hello?
Please ask. Sorry, sir, please ask.
Hello. Hello.
So, sir has lost connection, I feel.
No. I'm
Social numbers, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. I just have a doubt. You were talking about developing MOOCs in 4 quadrants. I didn't understand what you meant by the 4 quadrants. Could you please explain?
see. So I could not able to move in detail to the different. See, a MOOC is having a content part, a script. See, an audio or audio, then a discussion forum and a follow-up activity. This 4 quadrant approach it is called.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So just Google, visit the SWAYAM site. So there is a template available for submitting the proposal. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
And one thing I want to add in terms of the monetary benefit, this MOOC proposal is highly attractive. In terms of the monetary benefit of a faculty member and providing an opportunity for another faculty member in terms of one opportunity and a little bit monetary aspect also, it is well appreciable.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if a team from an aided college like us, is it possible to propose a plot, make a proposal for MOOC program? I think if we need some support from affiliating university, then only the credit can be provided. Is it possible, sir? Only if we can
Who is
make a proposal.
this question? Dr. Shaju. Or
Hello?
who is asking this question?
Hello, sir.
Who is asking this question?
Shaiju.
Dr. Shaiju. Okay. Dr. Shaiju said, see, you cannot submit a proposal as a group project. But what I meant is, see, submitting a MOOC proposal is a team effort. You informally form that team and submit the proposal under the name of a single faculty member. But you can become either a content writer, a content editor, or content presenter. Okay. Now it requires does not there is a university faculty member. It's not at all a mandatory thing for a MOOC proposal. What is required is you have to convince, and you have to make, there is a policy of the university. Every university, each university in Kerala, now it has accepted the credit transfer, the transfer of the credit through MOOC. So therefore, that is not a concern. So you select one course of your undergraduate syllabus, undergraduate curriculum, and take a related program and offer a MOOC. Say for example, you are a faculty member of environment and science. So there is a course in the UG syllabus of environment science of Kerala University. I don't know. Kerala University as course named disaster management. And suppose you are offering a MOOC proposal on disaster management, This MOOC in the SWAYAM platform will be available. And there is a general policy by the Academic Council of each university is that as per the direction from UGC, if a student is taking a course from the credit from the MOOC, the equivalent, and it is to be transferred to them. Now the universities of Kerala, initially there were a lot of apprehension. Now the universities of the state has accepted that credit transfer through MOOC, and it is as by my empirical experiences in University of Calicut University, it is there.
Sir, you spoke about approaching multimedia center in university.
Yeah.
For preparing a MOOC course.
Yeah.
Do we have such a center in Kerala University? How do we approach the center? Is it individually or in the capacity of the college?
Yeah.
Could you tell us more about?
Yeah, I do feel that see, as of an educational multimedia research center, it is not there in Kerala University, but some provisions are there in Kerala University related to this production of content. Production of content and helping. This is for mainly for my point is mainly for video production and editing. And if that part, if you can manage at your own effort, no need for approaching for educational multimedia research center. You can directly. Now, here are a lot of faculty members, few faculty members who are offering the MOOC course without the linking with EMMRC, Educational Multimedia Research Center. They are individually providing. But see, if you are approaching the EMMRC, the advantage is that you can have an MOU with the EMMRC that video production, editing, recording part will be carried out by them. Now, if you have a private firm with you, and if you feel that you can, you will get the technical assistance by hiring. No need for approaching EMMRC. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir, I have one more doubt. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Sir, does the MOOC that we develop, does it have to be from a course that is offered by the university, or can we develop a totally new MOOC course?
Yeah, I see. In order to, if you want to develop a credit kind of a course, credit transfer kind of a course, it is you have to stick on. You have to take a course from the existing syllabus, so that the university will see there is a provision which parental university is offering this course for the UG program or PG program, etc. And suppose you are developing a non-credit course, like say for example, which I developed. It can be it is a course, credit course as well as non-credit course. Someone wants to take it as an enrichment program, developing life skills, they can take. So, and see, consumer right education, it is you can claim it as a non-credit program. Environmental awareness, you can, or gender sensitization, it comes under the purview of credit as well as non-credit program. No issues of general interdisciplinary nature also. You can.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, any more questions from the participant side? Thank you, sir.
So,
Friends, we were going through
once
the
again, sorry for all that constraints in terms of my administrational issues and these technical and all. Please, yeah.
okay, sir. Actually, we were going through the various parameters under the category 3 of PBAs. In a very professional way. So has also highlighted the importance of developing professional competency among us, we teachers. A wholesome development in all respects, professionally, personally, which in turn contribute to our society at large. And so has gone through the parameters effectively: research, publications, e-content development, PG project consultancies, design of MOOC courses, etc. And sir has even given an outline of how we can put our mind and brain together in designing MOOC courses at our institution level. And another major focus was the importance of having collaborative multidisciplinary research culture in our institution that alone help us to have quality publications that will enable us to have an academic identity, and also how to get papers published in reputed journals, what all aspects we should keep in mind, like and how much inquisitive we be, like in topic selection, structuring, presenting the results. To all such aspects our attention were drawn to. Thank you, sir. Let me invite Ms. Professor Nisha Thomas, Head of the Department of Zoology, to propose word of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Noylan. Good evening and welcome all to the concluding session of our interactive web series on UGC Regulations 2018. Many of my contemporaries joined at a time when PBAS or CAS or API was just a hearsay, where we were lecturers and not assistant professors, where we had to ask one another how many orientations, how many refresher courses we had to do. When technology was not much in vogue, this kind of information was handed down by word of mouth. So, but now at a time when PBAs and CAS has become mandatory, I would say that this program organized by the IQAC is very timely, and that our newly inducted teachers are very fortunate in this regard. As with all good things, it is time to thank all those who made this program possible. And it is with great pleasure that I, on behalf of the IQAC, express our sense of gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. Jojo PJ, for the unfailing support rendered to all the activities of the college, especially those of the IQAC. Sir, it is your confidence in us that enabled us to organize such programs. And on behalf of the IQAC and all present here, a big thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Our pro manager, Father Abhilash, a strong source of inspiration for us all, has always found time to attend almost all the programs being organized in the college. He has made his presence felt, so much so that any program would be deemed incomplete without his words of wisdom. Dear Father, thank you for the sustained support towards the IQAC and also for steering our teachers towards the need to realize their goals, the need to grow, and thereby let the college scale greater heights. Thank you, Father, for being our beacon. I also take this opportunity to thank the management for the financial support extended towards the conduct of this program. Our resource person for today, Professor M.N. Mustafa, Head and Dean, Department of Education, Central University of Kerala, has very neatly outlined the discipline that we need to develop professionally. I would just like to stress on certain edu thoughts that Sir has put forward for us. He has told us that to achieve professional development, we need to plan our time, to stay organized, to develop better skills, and to gain knowledge. And we also need to prioritize and indulge in training, practice, collect feedback, and find time for follow-ups. Another highlight of one of his insightful edu thought was on how to approach research. That is, that we need to translate our research publications to policy documents. Our research work should be translated to patents, and also to indulge in creation of ICT materials, which would further translate to invited lectures. We accept your suggestion, sir, to become broad-minded and explore more avenues of learning and research. And also have another interesting thought, that is publish and flourish or perish, I'm sure will remain in the minds of all the participants. And most importantly, I'm sure that in the near future, our teachers will come forward to submit proposals for MOOC. Thank you very much, sir, for a very insightful talk. I also take this opportunity to once again thank Dr. Cherian John, Vice Principal of Maravanius College, for spending his valuable 1.5 hours to explain to our teachers the various aspects of career advancement schemes as per UGC Regulations 2018. Though his illustrations were self-explanatory, he took time to make sure that we understood them properly. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Binoy Joy, as Associate Professor of Commerce, Government College, Kottayam, is also remembered with gratitude for his deliberations on PBAS. The IQAC, with Dr. Shaiju at the helm, has always ensured that the teachers and non-teaching staff stay updated regarding one's overall development. This program is yet another feather in his cap. Thank you, sir, for actually thinking of organizing such a wonderful program. Dr. Noelin is like a gentle breeze. She is our Dean of Science, and any work entrusted to her, you can be rest assured that it will emerge as a very meticulous and well-organized program. Thank you, Dr. Noelin, for taking the pains to organize this web series for us. She has been ably supported by a team comprising of Dr. Supriya, Dr. Sangeeta, Mr. Christy Clement, Dr. Shaiju, Dr. Sijin, and Dr. Manuraj. Thank you, dear teachers, for the effort you have put in towards the conduct of this program. Thank you very much. Last but not the least, dear participants, you and me included were the beneficiaries of this program. I sincerely hope that our efforts have not gone in vain and that you will definitely work towards attaining professional development by imbibing the information disseminated through our 3 resource persons. Thank you all for being a part of this program for these past 3 days. Thank you once again to all who have made this program a success. Thank you and take care.
Thank you once again, dear participants. The meeting is adjourned.